Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jam and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Clearly, today's video is episode 117 in the Throwback Thursday series I'm doing using old makeup. Not ugly old, just not talked about old. And today's palette of choice, I'm so excited, is the Dragon Fruit palette from Cleona in collaboration with Emily Violet Marie. Oh, I've opened this like 4 times today. No problem. Now I'm gonna struggle. Okay. I love this palette. Every shade in here is just fun and different, and I don't know. I just think this is such a good time in a palette. And I was looking at it and I think I want to do something kind of halo spotlight eye-ish with this shade Prickly, this purple one right here, Infusion, this light purple, and then this like highlight shade called Bubbles. I think that could be really fun and, you know, a little bit summery and interesting. There are no mattes in this palette. There are some satin shades which can, you know, look matte-ish when they're blended out. So I feel like this could work. Hopefully you're into all of these shenanigans. If you are and you're not subscribed, you totally should. I'm going to stop yammering and just get into the look. Okay, I'm gonna take that Prickly shade on this BK Beauty 207 brush. It's kind of like a fat, stubby pencil brush. I'm going to put this shade on the inner and outer portion of my lid, and of course up into my crease, because my eyelids are pretty seriously hooded. So everything gets brought up just a little bit higher. I was really like not sure what palette I wanted to use for today's video. I have this look in mind that I want to try, but I don't have any one palette that will fit the bill. So I'm gonna try to do that look in another video at some point here. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget what I was thinking about. So then I went into what else I could do, and I happened to pull this palette out to see if it was something that would work, and it definitely wasn't. So I didn't think it was, but I do think, even though I knew it wouldn't work, I had to pull it out anyway because it would kind of spark another idea, which is this video. So I'm calling it a win, even though what I started out thinking isn't actually going to be a thing. I think this could be a fun thing. So yeah, that's what I'm telling myself. I've actually had a bit of a day so far today. I'm filming this on Tuesday, so yesterday was Memorial Day. We had a 4-day weekend, which was lovely. Now I'm gonna take my Blend Bunny B2 into the Infusion shade. I'm gonna put that on either side of the dark purple, just a little bit, and, you know, add it on and blend it and what have you. I'm using all of these shades dry. So anyway, 4-day weekend, Mike is back to work today, and I was just kind of, you know, taking it easy, enjoying my coffee, thinking about what I was gonna do today, and, you know, the usual. So I came in here and started puttering and pondering and just, I don't know, enjoying the time. The music was playing. It was nice. And then Puppers came in and tried to steal one of my spoolies. And, we discussed how we don't steal my things. I've already given her one spoolie and she lost it, and that's not my responsibility. Anyway, I took my spoolie back, and then she went up onto the cabinet behind me where I have like palettes and stuff, and try to mess with the brush crown thing that I have that my bestie made me. And since I didn't want her to do that, I went to stop her. I just like reached up, and one of my bracelets, they aren't like full circles, caught on the net that is up on, I don't know if you can see it. It's on the little heart shelf thing my sister bought me. And it got caught in that and pulled it down, but that was on top of the shelf where I've been keeping my earrings. So all of the earrings that I've worn for the last couple of weeks, fully on the floor. Giant mess. Got a little bit cranky at Puppers and was like, this is not okay. You cannot be in here causing hate and discontent. So, and partly it's my fault because I had brought the water bottle that I used to deter her into the bathroom yesterday, and I didn't bring it back in here. So usually I just have to show it to her and she's like, oh no, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make a good choice. Which is hilarious because she actually does like water. I don't know what goes on in her little mind, but okay, I think I have to close the gap. So I'm not gonna add anything to the brush that I had the dark purple shade on. I'm just gonna start like swishing it between the two. I don't want it to be too dark. All right. I think we're going to trust the process and just hope for the best. Also, I should mention I am wearing real clothes today, like a shirt with straps and everything. I recently went through like my closet and my drawers just to pull out some summer stuff, which I know sounds nutty because I wear a tube top dress all winter long. I think of those as kind of like, I don't know, like a uniform. Like I'm not going anywhere, I'm not doing anything. But to put on summer clothes feels like a thing. And it's weird, I feel like, to do it when it's not summertime. I don't know if any of this makes any sense or if I'm just completely crazy. Either is as likely as the other. But anyway, I found this shirt. My stepsister had it made for me. It says inspiration porn star, because people are uncomfortable with crips and will oftentimes, think that doing everyday mundane tasks is inspiring when it's really not. So I figured this would be a pretty good shirt to start the wearing of real clothes thing out with. I think I want to change the shape out here. I think we're gonna kind of wing it up a little bit and drag it out. Yeah, just a little. I think once my base is on and lashes and all that, I think it will be okay. And you've probably noticed I cut my hair. I decided, probably a couple weeks ago that I was probably not going to grow it out. And then over the weekend, I just had enough and decided that it was happening. So it was really just like a severe trim, not so much a cut. But anyway, this is where the eye look is. I am going to further fuss and blend the edge of this a little bit. I'm going to do the other eye, put on the rest of my makeups, and I think I have to go with a fun lash, maybe with some purple in it. And then I'll come back, show you the finished look, and we can wrap up episode 117. All right, I'm back, and this is the finished look. Let me get you in for an up-close reconnoiter at the eyes. Okay. I said in the beginning of this video that I loved this eye palette, the eyeshadow palette. Wow. And I do. I mean, it's just so much fun. I did end up using this shade as my highlight on all the highlighty spots, and another product to highlight as well. I didn't have to. I chose to go into Strawberry Pear, which is the shade right here, to blend out the purple along the edge of my transition area between my eyeshadow and brow. I didn't love the stark contrast between the purple and my skin tone. It gave it, I think, a more dramatic look, which I maybe don't love and probably wouldn't copy Kitty if I were to do this kind of a look again. I think I would have just trusted the process and waited till I was done with my face and then made a decision about that area. But overall, I like the look. Love the eyeshadows so much. And now my lash is wonky. I did add some purple cluster lashes to these lashes. I think it's fun. What else? I think that's everything for the eyes. So that wraps up episode 117 in the Throwback Thursday videos. If you would like to know what else is on my face, I would be very happy to tell you. And if you don't care and need to nope out now, I hope to see you in my next video. My base products, pretty standard. I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in 2C3 Fresco. And my concealer is the Maybelline Super Stay in 10, I believe is the shade. I'm really liking both of these products right now. I don't usually mention this part, but I have been regularly using the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin water powder serum as kind of a primer / skincare step. And on days when I really would like my foundation to wear a long time and not get too funky, I spray the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray on my face before I go in with foundation. And then my setting powder is the Too Faced. I'm just using that up. As for contour, it's the Quebecois. Again, you know, I just want to use the things I have and love. So, and then my bronzer is the LYS bronzer in No Limits. Oh, no, that's not what it is. That's the name of the bronzer itself. In the shade Harmony. It's a medium. This is fantastic. I think this was in my makeups I forgot about. It's great. I've used it a couple times since that video. I really like it. so glad that I rediscovered it. It's very good. My blush. Probably from my grin, you can tell that it's one of the new NYX blushes. This is Butter with Thyme, which is it's the Vivid Watermelon shade, but I went in super light-handed so as to get a wash of color from my blush and not a full-on punch you in the face kind of blush. And I like it. I figured with the eyes, I didn't need too much drama on my cheekers. And like I said, the highlight is from the palette, the Bubble shade, but then I went in with this Divina highlighter called Chaos. Just a little bit over the Bubbles shade. I don't know, I felt like it was fun, and I'm really just enjoying the act of putting the makeups on and mixing and matching and just, you know, seeing what I can get the makeups to do. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's been fun for me. And then I used my NYX matte powder in light as a buffing powder all over everything, actually prior to the highlight. My mascara is the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Carbon Black. This is the only mascara I use if I'm wearing false lashes, because I like it. It's a great basic mascara. Now for my lip, again, mixed and match and played, I'm using this J-Cat Roll It Up lip liner in the shade Puce. I actually took a picture of it and then zoomed in on the picture to see what the shade was. My reading glasses are buried in the drawer at the moment. And then I used my Juicy tint, which I realized or discovered this morning watching Instagram that this is from Glisten. And I picked it up on the Beauty Bay website. And there's a creator on there, Lindsay something, I can't remember. I copy-kitted one of her looks before. Anyway, she got all of the new shades of this from Glisten and applied them all and explained how they were intended to be used. So I did that, and I really liked it because I piled it on, let it dry for a minute, and then blotted off the extra. But then I went in with my XO Beauty Bullet Lipstick in the shade Ubuntu in the center and blended that out. And then I used my Unearthly Lip Gloss in the shade Psych, just to, you know, further blend and give a little bit of a sheen to my lips. And I genuinely love this lip combination. I really like a lip stain for the longevity. I think it just, I don't know. It makes it less of a worry to fuss about my lips if I've got a stain on. So that is everything. I had a blast playing makeups today. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.